And some of the benefits from a company and implementation perspective is that first of all, it's identifying your value stream. So it helps you understand where the company is adding value, where it's not, where some of the non-value add or wasted time and effort or cost is. And it really helps you get a perspective on what those to-be or re-engineered processes should look like and what you want your organization to look like going forward. And secondly, it also helps define your critical success factors and key performance indicators early on too. So understanding what measures you want to look at and how you want to measure your performance in each of the business processes is another area of importance as well. And it creates the ability to measure, monitor, and make decisions from fact-based metrics. And it also helps you complete the project scope on time and on budget. And that's an important one because what ends up happening a lot of times if you think through the typical ERP decision process, what typically happens is you go through an evaluation process, you choose a software vendor, and once that decision is made, the contract is signed, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of momentum to just go ahead and start. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and get our technical resources on site. The software vendor is usually pretty excited about getting a technical team on site to start configuring and doing the actual work, which is great. It's good to work with that momentum. But the bad news is a lot of times, most of the time when we work with companies that haven't planned through this, there's just a lot of uncertainty and a lot of ambiguity and lack of clarity in terms of what the processes should look like and how the software should be configured. And that's a problem because most ERP software is pretty flexible and can do things a number of ways, and you don't necessarily want your technical configuration team making those business decisions for you. So the more you have defined up front, the more it's going to make it clear to your technical implementation team on how the software should be configured and what the software should do. And it's also going to help them implement faster, on time and on budget. So there really is a value in doing that. A lot of companies understand that if you spend the time and money up front to define your business blueprint, on paper it may look like an additional cost, but what actually ends up happening is it saves you time and money, and it actually reduces the risk of the project as well.